I'm into it. Hello, everyone, and welcome to EchPlays. I am Esh. This is Skyhill. We're gonna do a one-shot, maybe a couple episodes worth of this, and I wanted to show you guys this game. It's very good, but it isn't something you can maybe do a whole Let's Play of because of just the nature of the game. Let's play some Skyhill, everyone. It's a roguelike-ish game, and I think you guys will get the concept of the game pretty quick once we get inside of the actual gameplay, so let's do it. Alright, we'll do it on normal. Already know how to play. I've played a little bit, so I have these perks unlocked. The more often you play, the more perks you get, and you can sort of give yourselves abilities and stuff to make it easier, but also some of these will be detrimental as well, so they'll have an upside and a downside. So for instance, this one is Rampage. You always strike first, you never give up, you don't go down. Losing is only an option if you're enemies. So basically, it sounds great. You can always strike first when you get in, and combat will become clear when we get into the game, but like you can always strike first, but sometimes you do want to run away, and this ability makes it so you cannot run away, but you can get like an additional benefit. And it's got bulimia. I don't really even like most of these, to be honest. But anyway, so we won't do any passives or actives. We'll just play it on normal, as if this is the first time I've played it. Boom. Cutscene.
I came to this town for a couple of days on business. It was a short trip, so why not spend a few days in style?
Why not?
Your keys, just as you ordered, are best suited with an excellent view and the latest biological defense system.
The war is almost won. The Confederates are
Things have to
desperate.
get better before they get worse, I guess. I just had no idea how bad.
Houston, New Hero. Please remain calm and stay inside. Turn on your home biological defense system that we have known. Directly proceed to the nearest hazard shelter. Women and children.
Dear guests, please do not leave your rooms.
Oh shit, look at that. It's a very green explosion.
I rushed to the phone. I tried everything. Police, 911, even hotel service. Something terrible was going on outside. When the screaming ceased, all I heard was satisfied, hungry growling and the sound of flesh being torn apart.
Oh no.
And then I was hungry and eventually went outside. It was hell. But I'd rather be killed by a mutant than slowly starve to death. I still have hope. I'll make it out of here.
Okay, he believes in himself. I am not so sure. Here we are in Skyhill. This is the hotel he's staying in. This place has 99 floors, maybe 100 floors. And you go through and explore them. Essentially, you can click like so. If I click on this room, he'll walk down to this room. Moving, like from room to room, will cost 1 hunger each room. Here's your hunger meter, and you have your health meter. And health obviously is because you're going to be doing some combat and stuff. This is your room, and it is a key room because you're going to be coming up to this room to do crafting and stuff. So some floors have a working elevator which will let you come back and forth to and fro from those floors to easily sleep or make some stuff. In order to gain health back, you find medical stuff, and that gives you health, but also you can sacrifice food for health by sleeping. The downside to that, obviously, besides losing food, our hunger meter, is that sometimes bad stuff will happen to you while you sleep. So it's sometimes brutal. It is all random. I am looking forward to showing you guys Skyhill. Let's do it. Okay, so we don't have anything, as you can see. We have nothing. We have a blood-stained note. They're scratching at my door. They killed Tom. Just killed him. Tore his hand off, too. Thank God he wasn't alive for that. I locked myself in a hotel room. Fuck these vaunted defense systems. Can't do anything against them. We survived just to be torn to pieces by these things. Where did they even come from? So as far as I know, that note isn't written by me. It's written by someone else, but it's in my inventory already for some reason. Okay, so all we can really do is go down. And if we're lucky, there won't be any enemies in the first areas, because we have nothing really other than our fists. So you look around, you got items in each room you can click on and see if there's any loot in. There's only a shelf there, and it is empty. There is nothing in this room. Man, we're having real bad luck already. Alright, so we'll click on this, and as you can see, as we move from one room to the next, it's giving us -1 hunger each time. So we need to find food, and we need to shove it in our face. That would be sweet. Okay, that's good actually. A stick. And while a stick is actually is an item in some crafting recipes, for instance, the mop. We can use a stick and a piece of wood. We can make a mop, which is a really good weapon. It can also be used on its own as a weapon, and it's much better than your fists, so may as well go for it if you have one. Alright, that's the empty room. Okay, so we have a weapon now. I feel a little bit more confident about our odds here. A canned food. That's really good, actually. So that'll give us a certain amount of hunger. 25 hunger. That's actually really good. So if we ate that right now, we would go from 41 to 66 or whatever, which is really great, actually. Oh, here we go. So this is a mutant, I guess, of some sort. So we have options here to auto-fight or to click that button and fight ourselves. So he has 20 health, 16 left after that first hit. As you can see, you have options to hit him in the head, arms, or torso, and each one gives you a percentage chance. So the lower the percentage, usually the higher the damage. The higher the percentage, usually the lower the damage. And then you have a middling one with the body. It's often sometimes good to just go for headshots, depending on how high their health is. But you will miss a lot, and it's very infuriating, to be honest. So right now we have pretty high health. And it's even worse when you miss an 80% hit. It's the fucking worst. Extra turns. So I like to use extra turns as a headshot, because I wouldn't have had that attack anyway. Look, boom. 6 damage on that one. So you have a % chance for extra turn based on speed. So right now our speed is at 5, and we have an extra chance turn of 2.5%. It's not great. And then for each one of these, there's a chance increase. So not only does speed make your speed. It's basically you have 2 types of weapons in the game. One strength based weapons and then speed based weapons. So if you have a speed based weapon, this will make your damage go up. If you have a strength based weapon, then strength will make your damage go up. Strength gives you critical chance modifier, extra turn chance for speed. Dexterity gives you a dodge chance. There's also dexterity based weapons, and also not accuracy, but accuracy is just a general percentage chance increase. Dexterity gives you a chance to dodge. Alright, so things are going well. Perry Jason, eh? I wish I could name my guy. I don't feel like he is a Perry Jason. If anything, he's a Jason Perry. Maybe it's just me, though. So, he's a real dapper son of a bitch, isn't he? Alright, we can click on the body, it's empty. I'm gonna be honest, this is a very bad luck so far. Outside of the lack of... Oh, that was actually really good. A large med kit's gonna give us like 100 health, isn't it? 80 health. That's nice. Alright, let's go to this room. Oh, fantastic. Oh, a scrap metal, which is something we can build with or use to repair certain things in the rooms. I say this is bad luck. I think this is normal luck. I think I got really, really lucky the very first time I ever played this game, and that sort of skewed my my outlook on it. Sometimes I like to lead off with the headshot if I go first, because it's sort of like I don't go first, but I have like a chance to get a bunch of damage in on him. That time, of course, I missed like a bastard, but... Alright, we have 73 health. It's not too bad. Alright, let's body shot him. 16.4 of Twinkie damage. Come on, extra turn. Give Daddy that extra turn. Obviously, you want to try to look at the damage that he has left. I got a crit on that guy. So he has 3.1. So if he had like in the range of like 2 point something, I might just do this one to finish him off, because then I could guarantee a hit almost. But because he has so much more health, I might as well just... Oh, of course I miss. Of course I miss! God, I want to just punch math right in the face. Alright, here's a note, it looks like. What's that? Part of a medical report. Despite the triple dose, the patient is still in critical condition. Body temperature of 106 degrees Fahrenheit. Close to lethal. The patient is delirious. Their speech is incoherent, and there is no response to verbal stimuli. A quick radiogram showed major reconstruction of the nervous system and a rapid growth of muscle tissue and bones. Theoretically, the patient should have died of shock at the start. However, pancreas, kidneys, and a couple of tumors on the left side of the chest produce an unknown hormone which, apparently, allows the patient to survive their internal restructuring even on this scale. Oh shit, they're talking about the mutation of all these dudes, I guess. Alright. This dude didn't have anything, which is unfortunate. VIP card, a piece of wood, and a butter. Butter's actually pretty good. Gives you quite a bit of hunger back. We have 33 hunger and 55 health. So as you can see, we fought... How many guys we fought? Is it 3? It's 2. So these 2 guys are doing on average about 25 damage per fight-ish. So as long as we can deal with that amount of damage, we shouldn't have to waste any of our health yet. And obviously, we don't want to use, say, this thing that gives us 80 health until we're around 20 health, so we don't waste any potential health. Does that make any sense for you guys? You guys get it. I'm sure you guys do. So let's talk about crafting, I guess. Weapons. We have all these weapons we can craft, but this little icon here means that we have to be in our room to craft them with the crafting bench. Some stuff, like for instance this food, we can do it on the fly. Also a bunch of this medical stuff we can do on the fly, but a lot of the stuff we have to be at home. Also, you can upgrade your VIP room. So each of these things is something you can upgrade, and each thing, the more you upgrade, the better it gets. So like for the instance, the bed, we need a piece of wood, some electrical tape, and a rag in order to make a level 2 bed. Each bed level increases the health recovered while sleeping, which is great. Each door level reduces the chance of bad events while sleeping, which is what we talked about earlier. And then workbench, each workbench level unlocks new crafting recipes. That's a really good one. This one's also a good one. Each kitchen level unlocks new cooking recipes. And the good thing about unlocking cooking recipes is because basically you have the option to... Basically, you can eat the ingredients themselves. For instance, butter gives you 17. But if I was to have a piece of bread and or something in a piece of butter, like I don't know what would go with... Like, so if I have cheese, I could eat cheese and it'd give me some health. If I have bread, I can eat the bread and it'd give me some health. But if I mix them together, it would give me that amount of health plus some additional health. So it's always worth it to try to combine food if you can. And the more recipes you have unlocked, the more chances you have that 2 of the things you have in your inventory are going to be, you know, something you can actually eat. Now, the canned food, I don't think I've ever seen anything that uses the canned food in its recipe. So if we really need to, I might as well eat it now. Actually, 58. There's no reason not to, I guess. So we can eat that. The butter will be part of a recipe pretty soon, I think, so we might as well keep it unless we really need the food. VIP card, I'm not completely sure what it does. I think it allows you to open locked doors that you'll find randomly. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to make a mop because we just got this piece of wood and we already have the stick. And the mop is a fairly solid weapon, in my opinion. It's a dex-based weapon, so when we level up, we can level up our dexterity to increase our dodge and also the damage of it. It'll be nice. It'll be real nice. Because I'm going to ask you a question, and I want you to give me an honest answer in the comments below. Who among us does not want to beat a mutant monster to death with a mop? I know I fucking do. So, that said, we need to go up to our place to make it. So, let's check this room out. Level 96. Totally not worth it. And now we can go up to our room. Now, the downside, obviously, to going up to our room is that it's going to take some hunger. It takes 2 hunger to go to your room. The upside is that we can now make a mop, which is fantastic. Thank you very much. Pop this on there. So that's better, obviously. It gives us, I think our mop was doing like 3.5 or 3.2 to 3.5 or something. And this is doing 5.2 to 7.2. And it's good. The downside to some of these is that we don't have a level up yet. I think we're almost to level 2, as you can see. But these require a certain amount of speed or some stats, like this strength 7, 7 speed, 7 dex for these weapons. I'm guessing we should probably try to make this weapon next, because we're trying, I guess we're trying to go down the, since our first weapon is dex, we might as well continue on the dex. So this is a it doesn't look like a hatchet, it looks like a butcher's knife or something. So some of this stuff we can make ourselves, like, I think we can make electrical tape, yeah. If we find a rag and some glue, we can make electrical tape ourselves. And for instance, these blades, if we have 3 scrap metals or a scrap metal and a brick, we can make the blade ourselves. So we just need to keep an eye on what everything we have and try to keep ourselves updated. And don't, like, sometimes you're just doing so well. The game isn't super hard in terms of like room to room, but it can be hard. Like, your health is going to be constantly dwindling, especially if you have bad luck. Alright, let's go down. So sometimes it's really easy to forget that your health may be at like 30, and then you hit a monster that's harder than the usual ones, and then they'll murder the shit out of you. So the lower you get in the building, obviously, you'll meet harder monsters. And that's never good. Okay, so this is dark. I think you get like a debuff whenever it's dark, so you want to try to fix these things like that. Boom. And sometimes it'll be like, okay, you need a wire to repair this, but you can try to repair it using your other stuff. And sometimes it'll like remove an item from your inventory if you try to repair it like that. We're having actually really good, decent luck in terms of enemies. Like, there's not been a lot of monsters compared to usual. What did we just get? Okay, so this is an overripe pear. 50% chance to become intoxicated and losing 8 health points. Not the best, is it? It really is not the best. So, can I... Oh, god damn it. I didn't mean to eat it. I thought I could get some options. Well, that's unfortunate. Am I intoxicated? What does this stuff do? Oh, I see. So you can act... I never even noticed these before. You can, like, make combat and stuff faster, I guess. Or your animations, like walking speed and stuff. Oh, a brick. Nice, dude. Let's make a blade real quick, then. Oh, we can't yet. Okay, we have to do it up in our room. And, oh, shit. Oh, you guys know I'm all about some nuts. Oh, that's fantastic. I am all about some them nuts. Shit, yeah. Alright, some chocolate. Should I eat this chocolate? Let's see. You can make a milkshake with some milk and some chocolate. We'll keep it until we absolutely need it. We may have to eat to use that medical thing if after this fight, depending on how much damage he does. All right. So he went first, so I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Now, let me just say that I'm giving all these tips and stuff, but I really don't even know if any of this is accurate. So don't necessarily listen to what I'm saying. As you can see, his health is going down substantially faster with this mop. The downside is we're getting pretty low on health. Oh, we got 10 health back from that. And we're an upgrade. Because we leveled up. Nice. Alright, so we'll eat this because it's pretty close to exactly the health we need. And we'll pop some dexterity in our thing. So we had 4 points. We'll pop this up to 7. And we'll pop accuracy up to 7 as well, because I feel like it's a good investment no matter what you're using as a weapon. Alright, so that's good. We've got a level up. We're at 100 health. We got 45 hunger. We got a decent weapon, and I'm pretty confident we can make that hatchet pretty soon. So, oh shit! Look, a medical room. It's empty. A piece of wood. Not exactly a thrilling amount of stuff in here, I guess. Really been boned by Doctor. I don't know. Who would be the doctor? Is there a fucking doctor? I don't know. I have to say that these rooms are very small for such a fancy restaurant, fancy hotel. I'm not sure I would pay top dollar for these rooms. They're like single rooms with bunk beds in them. Not exactly shouting class, you know. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love a good bunk bed. Oh shit, we just got like a knife or something. Alright, we'll go headshot. Oh, what a fucking brutal headshot that was. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. It's like I've been punished for getting good luck there. I hit him for 15 damage, and I could kill him in 2 shots without doing any damage to myself. Oh shit. Tend to believe the series of murders were ritualistic in nature. Regardless, it is safe to assume the murderer suffers from a severe neurological disorder. In every registered case, the murder weapon was self-made, indicating that the murderer is a skilled crafter. This also complicates the identification of the weapon itself. The press has already dubbed the killer the Mechanic. I actually have a theory about that. I think a lot of people assume that one of these, like eventually you run into these monsters that look like just humans with knives. They look murdererish. I actually think maybe we're the Mechanic in this, the murderer dude, because we are over here crafting all sorts of weird-ass weapons and shit. And it talks about them being a skilled engineer and whatever. Anyway, that's my theory. I've never gotten enough of the story to know for sure, but I've only played like this like twice, so don't necessarily listen to anything I'm saying. I will say, I think we should go back up to our place of living to make some stuff if possible. I don't know. Ah, shit. You know what? I shouldn't have done that. I don't think I should have done that. So what's the difference between... Oh, I see. It's the same thing, but it just takes different stuff. Alright, so I can't make the duct tape yet, unfortunately. Can I make any of the food? I do wish they would, like, give you a little bit more... Like, these things... It's really hard to tell if these are lit up or not lit up. And that's how you can sort of tell if you have the items for it. The requisite items. Like... It's hard to tell. It really is. A pipe does 1 to 8 damage. That's pretty good. It's a good high damage, but the low damage is 1, so it could be garbage. Whereas this one has a very good average damage. And it's also a strength weapon, so it's not super good. This thing... A pipe. Oh, I see. So we just really need the electrical tape at this point, I think. So we have the rag. We just need the glue then. We just need the glue. Very well. I think what we can do is maybe upgrade our room, if at all possible, without using any of the stuff we're saving. That would be really good. So we don't have those, first of all. We don't have those. We can't do any of this. Never mind. Goodbye. 91. Oh, shit. Look at this. How did I get down here? See, that's the kind of guy I'm talking about. I'm not sure how I got there. Empty. Always empty. So, like, those dudes will run away if you do too much damage to them, and then you'll meet them again later and finish them off in a different room. Sometimes they'll just run to the next room and you can go in after them, I think. Let's see. So this is where we were before. I don't know why it let me go down to 91. Oh well, let's go ahead and go back up. Nice, great, just great. All right, murder this monster with a mop, just like God intended. Come on, get it, do him. I'm not sure. I feel like if I can murder this guy with a mop, I'm not sure how dangerous they really are, to be honest. We really could use some medical supplies. Oh, we do have one. Never mind. I guess I could use this now. Fuck it. Let's do it. As long as you're not overhealing is the thing. That's wasteful. But if you're not overhealing, you might as well use it as soon as you have it. There is, of course, the opportunity for us to use one thing to upgrade another. If I had... See, this thing... Let's see... No, not in that case. But if I was to find these painkillers somewhere, I could eventually try to upgrade the painkillers to an antidote or something. And it is nice to have an antidote because it's the only way to obviously cure poison and stuff. Alright, let's clear this last room up. We're wasting a lot of hunger going backtracking like this. I really wish I would have known. Alright, an empty room. Great. Alright. Let's go down here. I think after this little travel, like we're going to use like 5 food on this little downstairs excursion. To fix the fuse box, I need to wire. There is another way. I could try to improvise using whatever I have on hand. Maybe that will work, but it'll cost me some energy, and I may lose some materials in the process. Do it! Oh my god, it took 10 hunger. 10 hunger from that. 50%. Should I try this? I mean, I have... Oh, that's perfect. We lucked out on that one. Alright, a cola, because I don't think you can mix a cola with anything. These all would work great. Oh, wait a minute. I think I can make that tape now. Look at that. That's fantastic. Let's go ahead and clear this floor, and then we'll go back up. Actually, you know what we'll do? Is we'll go down until we find the next floor with a working elevator. Oh shit, look at this. New message from bro. You're a cool dude. Want to hang out? 86th floor, in case you forgot. A stiletto and a piece of wood. Just what I always wanted. Look at this fucking guy in a business suit. You dapper mutant sumbitch. Oh, okay, we missed it. Like I said, I always try to... When I have the first attack, I just go with a big one. Because it's sort of like... If I miss, then all it really is like I didn't get the first attack, you know? I like how it sounds at the end like some sort of fucking velociraptor or something. I'm all about a... Oh, shit. I'm taking people's fishes. I'm taking people's domestic fish. I love it. Okay. We got a coin. Here's a working elevator. It's time to go upstairs. Okay, so let's make this stuff first. Then we'll make this thing. Boom. New weapon, son. And also... I guess there really isn't a reason to use this anymore, to be honest. There's no durability system, so nothing's going to break as far as I know. So we may as well use, like, a different thing, I guess. I say that's useless too, because now my weapon does like way more than it would either way. It's such a good weapon. The hatchet. It's nice, dude. Oh, we leveled up again too. So if I go 2 more on dexterity, and I'm just gonna go with all dex, all accuracy, and see how it goes. All right, can we make any other stuff? Maybe a VIP room upgrade. Doesn't seem like it. Can we make sticks or bricks from anything? No. Alright, we'll just have to watch out for these sort of items. I feel like I should probably eat the butter. Let's eat the butter. Alright. Alright, I should have tried to pay attention to what floor I was on. Luckily, it doesn't really matter. Oh, I've got a knife, he's got a knife, we're gonna have a fucking knife fight. Get knife fought, son! Get knife fought! Alright. He just stabs and runs like a bitch. What was my hit percentage there? I feel like I missed like every fucking thing. A key and some scrap metal, and that's it. Nice, though. So the key is good, because sometimes the doors are locked, and you can't get into them without the key. I will say that... Oh, God, this guy. Come on, dude. How much health does he have? 25. Come on. Yes, we got him. We got him with a big headshot there. You know what we're going to do? We're going to go for it again. Fucking missed him. We're going to go for it again. Missed him. He missed me, though. It's all good. What the hell, dude? Where'd this guy come from? Jesus. They all getting their murder on? Seriously. Why are you... Oh, we killed him before he could run off that time. Mutant blood. Mutant blood, as far as I know, is good for making antidotes. That's the only thing I've noticed to this point. We got a knife, which is a speed weapon that has 2 to 5 damage. Would have been good if we went speed. Not so much, though. So we have 59 health. This gives us 30. Can we make any other stuff? No. Okay. We'll just use it. Nice. Alright, what else do we have? Photo fragment. It definitely makes you wonder if you aren't just hallucinating this and going from room to room killing people in real life, in reality. Maybe I'm onto this and you guys have finished the game and already know that it's true or untrue and I just sound like a dweeb, but open. Too bad you missed all the fun. Don't worry, bro. We'll win it back. What?